Hello, divine creations, divine marvels, children of God, sons and daughters of God. Hi, thanks so much for dropping by this video. So, Tantra, what a word, what a thing. Who doesn't love it once you've tasted it? Eye gazing with someone, falling in love with someone you don't even know, expanded orgasms, intimacy that we all crave. So many delicious, fun ways to experience intimacy. I think Tantra is my favorite word. But what really is Tantra, and what is the goal of Tantra? Well, so to understand that, we need to go back in time a little bit into history and notice that many of the spiritual and religious paths out there had a particular orientation, and orientation towards transcendence, an orientation out of the body, out of this world, and very fundamentally out of our groins, out of sexual desire. And so you'll find that theme in a majority of religious and old sort of older religious traditions, and many even modern spiritual traditions that are emerging, is this radical movement away from world, body, emotion, individuality, and desire, especially sexual desire. So that's the playing field in which Tantra arose. And my personal view is actually, we're just, history is written by the winners. My actual view is that Tantra was the original religion. Can't prove it. Not yet. So into this realm of transcendence, Tantra appears and takes the exact opposite approach. This body is a temple. This world is sacred. Not only is this world sacred, this world is the body of God. In many tantric traditions, they would say the body of goddess. Awakening happens in the body, in life, as opposed to many traditions, awakening or liberation happens at death. And very specifically, and the reason why so many traditions have this orientation away from world, away from body, is there's this idea that God, the divine, is far away. And Tantra turns that right around and says the divine actually lives right here, right inside this body. So that's the tantric orientation. And I invite everyone to be mindful of all the ways that it's easier to start first with looking at other people and other traditions and other cultural things, and see this real transcendent orientation, and it's really dissociative. And then maybe to start to see it in other people, and then start to see it in ourselves. And also, again, this idea of God far away. And then begin to see in ourselves all the way we bought into this paradigm that's anti-world, anti-body, anti-desire, anti-sex, and with God up and away. Thanks so much for joining in. Questions, comments, feedback, welcome. Take care. Much love.